I want you to take a moment to stop what you're doing and ask yourself the question, what am I putting off? What do I know I should be doing that I'm just not? What am I procrastinating on? What am I ignoring? What am I hoping will resolve itself when I know deep down it's not going to? What is the task that, if I was to do it, would move the needle in my business, in my life, the most? And why am I not doing it? So take a moment and really think on that, because one of the truths I've been becoming more aware of recently is that I'm much better at coaching other people and telling them what to do than I am about actually doing the things that I say. And I don't think I'm alone in this. I think that we all are much better coaches than we are students of our own coaching. And so it's much easier to say one thing and know exactly like what the right play is when you're breaking it down for somebody else. If you're sitting down with like one of your coaching clients or students, like an employee, it's very easy to pinpoint, well, this is the problem. This is what you're not doing. This is what you need to do. It's very simple. It's very easy. Just fix this and do that and go. And yet we struggle to do that with ourselves. We struggle to identify clearly the things that are holding us back and then to get out of our own way. And so what I want you to do with this episode today is to think of yourself in two parts. One as the coaching you, and then the student you. I want you to put the coaching hat on and say, if I was my own coach, if I was my own student, what would the advice be? What would I tell myself to do right now? Because the reality is, you probably know exactly what you should be doing. You probably have already identified like what those activities are that if you did them, they would lead you to success. And yet for some reason, you're not doing it. So the challenge here is not to learn some fancy special new tactic or strategy. It's not about learning something new. It's just about being reminded of what you already know. And we do that by creating an environment of intention where we bring the subconscious to the front. And instead of just going through the motions, instead of just being on autopilot, we approach our lives and the activities that we know will move us forward. We approach these things with intention and with care and with deliberation. And so what is it in your own life right now, as you're listening to this, like put me on pause, take 30 seconds and reflect. What are you not doing? What are you putting off? Whether that's in your relationships with your loved ones, whether that's in your business with your customers, with your products. What is it that you're not doing that you know if you were to do would improve your life? It doesn't mean that this thing is going to be easy. Doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be hard either. But get really clear on what is it that you're not doing. And then I want you, as soon as this episode's over, to take 2 minutes and triangulate a plan of action. Set an implementation intention. Put it on the calendar. Say tomorrow or this afternoon or right now for the next hour, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z. This is what winning looks like. Define the desired end state of that activity and then start taking action towards it. Truly, like just that one thing. If you can identify what's the big thing that you're not doing right now, and then you can formulate a plan of action for what you're going to do and when you're going to do it, then this will have been the best 5 minutes you have spent in a long time. So I hope this podcast has served you guys. I'm going to do it right now for myself. I'm about to go into coaching Anthony mode. I'm going to break down exactly what is it that I'm not doing. I'm going to triangulate my game plan. I'm going to time block it. I'm going to set my implementation intention, and I'm going to do it. So I hope this served you guys. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. If you got value out of this, as always, let me know. Share it on social media. Hit me up. I'd love to chat with you guys. And as always, stay hyper focused. We'll see you in the next episode.